Attention, Madrid fans! Breaking news is shaking the backstage of the Santiago Bernabéu. One of Real's biggest stars could be on his way to Saudi Arabia with a €1 billion offer, while the club defines who will be Bellingham's immediate replacement after his surgery. And more, a promising academy talent is leaving in a strategic market move. Before we continue, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything about the greatest club in the world. That helps the channel a lot and shows you're always on top of the latest Real Madrid updates. Let's go straight to the first bombshell rocking the European press. His name is Vinicius Jr. Yes, Real Madrid's number 7 has become a direct target of a €1 billion offensive from Saudi football. And what's worse, his contract renewal with the merengue club is still stalled, only fueling rumors of a potential departure. Vini's current contract runs until 2027, but talks for an extension have not yet reached an agreement. According to internal sources, the Brazilian is reportedly asking for a salary on par with Kylian Mbappe's, something that, understandably, is not being well received by Madrid's top brass, especially after his drop in form last season. And this is where Saudi Arabia's interest enters the picture. According to recent reports from Marca and Mundo Deportivo, Saudi clubs are preparing a truly historic offer: €1 billion in salary for Vinicius over 5 years, plus a €350 million transfer fee to Real Madrid. Ramon Planes, sporting director of Al Ittihad, current Saudi champions, spoke about the possibility. In an interview with Marca, Planes didn't hold back when addressing the topic. "I don't rule it out. I think it's part of the plan to become one of the most powerful leagues in the world." And he went further: Vinicius can be part of that plan, to allow players to arrive at an important moment in their careers. "He has everything going for him." The director also mentioned the arrival of other rising stars in the league, such as Steven Bergwijn, Houssam Aouar, and Moussa Diaby, all between the ages of 25 and 27, similar to Vinicius. According to him, Saudi Arabia doesn't just want aging stars, but players at their peak, with global impact potential. And that's exactly Vini's profile: young, fast, internationally known, with market value both in Europe and worldwide. That's why the director's comments hit Real Madrid like a bombshell. "I don't rule it out at all. I think he fits the idea and the plan to make this one of the most powerful leagues in the world. And Vinicius certainly has everything it takes to thrive in this league," he concluded. Now let's switch gears but stay with news that is just as important for the team's future. With Jude Bellingham out for an extended period after undergoing shoulder surgery earlier this month, coach Xabi Alonso had to act fast. And Real Madrid has already identified who will replace the English star in the early months of the season: Brahim Diaz. That's according to Radio SER. The merengue's coaching staff considers Brahim the ideal name to take on the role of linking midfield and attack, exactly the position Bellingham played. Based on recent performance and stats, Brahim has grown significantly under Carlo Ancelotti's management and now earns the trust of the new coach. Internal sources confirm that he is not on the market and will be a key piece in the early phase of Xabi Alonso's project. This presents a great opportunity for the player to prove his worth, and a huge challenge for the coach. Replacing Bellingham, who was one of the team's pillars, won't be easy. But with Brahim getting more minutes and responsibility, Real hopes to maintain intensity and creativity in the attacking sector. Still on the squad, another move has been confirmed and is about to be officially announced. Midfielder Mario Martin, 20, a product of Real Madrid's youth system, will be loaned to Getafe for 1 season. According to Marca, the player reviewed several offers, including one from Botafogo, which had the support of Davide Ancelotti, Real Madrid's former assistant coach, trying to bring him to Brazilian football. But Mario chose to remain in La Liga and continue his development under coach José Bordalás. The decision was made jointly with Real Madrid's board and reflects the club's Operation Exit strategy, which aims to give promising young players more playing time. Mario was part of the squad called up for the Club World Cup and is seen as a talent for the future, but the current competition in midfield is simply too strong. The loan to Getafe follows the same model as the one that took Alvaro Rodriguez to the club last season, a strategic move to ensure minutes on the pitch without giving up the player's rights. Besides Mario Martin, other academy names like UC, Rafael Obrador, Marvel, Victor Munoz, Jacobo Ramon, and Chima Andres are also on their way out, with some already transferred and others in advanced talks. Lorenzo Aguado, for instance, is close to signing with Albacete. These exits are part of a broader reorganization within Real Madrid. The idea is to clear space for new talent in La Fabrica while also paving the way for future signings. Bellingham's absence will undoubtedly be felt in midfield, but it also opens the door for Brahim Diaz to fully establish himself as a leading figure. For Xabi Alonso, this will be his first big test as head coach, finding balance without one of last season's main players. And in the case of Vinicius Jr., the situation is even more delicate. The board will have to decide whether to meet the Brazilian salary demands or risk losing him to a new sporting project with astronomical figures. It's important to remember that losing Vini now would mean not just a technical loss, but a commercial and symbolic one as well. On the other hand, Saudi Arabia continues to strengthen its plan to become a new global football hub. With billion-dollar investments, they've already lured major names from Europe, and now, Vinicius could be next on that list. And this potential departure of Vinicius Jr. could trigger a domino effect within the merengue squad. If number 7 really decides to accept the billion-euro offer, or if renewal talks remain stalled, Real Madrid will need to act fast in the market. After all, losing an offensive reference like Vini demands a top-tier replacement. Internally, the club is already working on some scenarios. Names like Alphonso Davies and Jamal Musiala, both from Bayern Munich, have been on the radar for months, though they would strengthen other areas. In attack, attention turns to the futures of Rodrigo and Endrick, the latter already training with the team and being gradually prepared to step up. In addition, the arrival of Kylian Mbappe still looms as a dream that could become reality at any moment. With potential funds freed up from a Vini sale, the door could reopen for finally sealing the deal with the French superstar, something Florentino Perez has been chasing for years. Meanwhile, the locker room remains on high alert. Players, coaching staff, and directors are fully aware that the upcoming season will be decisive. Expectations surrounding Xabi Alonso are high, and the new coach needs stability to develop his style and keep Real Madrid competitive on all fronts: La Liga, Champions League, and Club World Cup. Therefore, every decision, every exit, every contract renewal or new signing can completely change the team's direction. The Vinicius Jr. case isn't just about money, it's about the sporting future of one of the most successful clubs in history. And you, Madridista, what do you think about Vini's potential departure? Do you think the club should give in and renew his contract with a Mbappe-level salary? Or would it be wiser to accept a record-breaking sale and invest in new stars for the attack? Leave your opinion in the comments, like the video, and share it with your friends who also follow Real Madrid. Thank you so much for watching until the end, Madridista. See you next time with more red-hot updates on the greatest club in the world. Until next time.